So do you think, well, I ain't gonna ask what you think. I'm gonna just tell you what I think. And you tell me what you think in the comments. But you have to be kind of knowledgeable of what's going on to have an opinion on it. But is it by chance? Is it a coincidence that when you look at Letitia James, Big Tish, we know a lot of Big Tishes on the block. You know what I mean? Most times you see a Big Tish, she cool, she real, she true, she a hustler, she good people. Man, Letitia James, Attorney General of New York, whew, she opposite of all that. And the last time we saw her, I ain't gonna say the last time, but you know, for the last probably 8, I'm trying to hurry up, but you know, I kind of gotta search my memory bank a little bit. So the last, what, 8 to 10 years, this lady has made Donald Trump a certain a staple in her mouth. He's been like a tongue in her mouth. You know, he has been in her mouth ever since he came down the escalator. Ever since. I can't imagine her being married. I can't. Like literally, every time this lady make a post, they might ask her, Attorney General Letitia James, how do you feel about the terrorists, da-da-da-da-da? Well, Donald Trump, Attorney General Letitia James, how do you feel about prices? The eggs are, well, I ran on getting Donald Trump. Attorney General Letitia James, how do you feel about crime in New York? Donald Trump will go down. Attorney General Letitia James, how do you feel about the tax hike? No one is above this lady is just, she take Trump derangement syndrome to another level. It's embarrassing. A black woman, all right? So I had to kind of say that. I hate to say it, but I got to say it. I'm getting to a point. Fonnie Willis, my bad. Fonnie Pack. A black woman. And she, another one that said nobody's but the law. If people are breaking the law, I must get them. And then when you look behind her, look what's going on. This lady flying to Washington. She got another man flying to Washington to meet in the White House with Joe Biden and conspirators, just to get Donald Trump. Oh man, Alvin Bragg, another black guy, hated Donald Trump, but couldn't get him for years. But this started years ago in New York. Then you look at just somebody like what's this other girl name who's starting to do all this talking? The Maxine Waters. Push up on them. Get in their faces. What's the other one out there? The Karen Bass. You know, just let LA burn down while she was on some type of trip. And Tiffany Henyard. Give me some more. What's this other one name? My point is this. When I start thinking about it, I don't think they're just coming out and attacking Trump. I think they're all owned. The Democrat Party is the nastiest party out there. And they know the dirt that these people have been doing. They know that these people have been breaking the law, using their official power to break the law in a lot of those cases. The reason why I say that is, why are they all coming out doing the bidding of the Democrat Party? And then a few years later, now that the power is in the Republicans' house, the Republicans start looking in the background and finding out why certain people keep coming out to yell. Well, they all are guilty of certain crimes. And so the Democrats got it almost to the point where they pushing these people to do these things. They making these people go out and commit class suicide. They go out and get them to commit, this putting their reputation and their career on the line, and they blackmailing them. I think they blackmailing them. Because when you look, and if the job don't get done, look at what's happening now. Tish James did all of that talking. Ran down Donald Trump for years. A black woman, every time you saw her on TV, I'm going to get Donald Trump. And she finally did it. And guess what? On fraud charges. And then when you look in the background, because now she facing the same exact fraud charges. She facing, fraud from 1982, which is the statute of limitations. Hopefully they do what she did, bend the law and break the law to make it to where she did it. She do it to lock people up, rewrite laws just so she can go back and recharge them. But even without that, this lady got all kind of fraud with mortgage charges, insurance fraud charges, all of the same stuff she charged Donald Trump with. Do you think the Democrat Party already knew about that? Do you think anybody in power already knew about that? And they made her? Well, this is what you're going to do. You're going to be a thorn in Donald Trump's ass. This is what you're going to do. I mean, now she in trouble. And guess what the Democrats doing? They turning their back. It's beautiful. Fonnie Willis, same thing. All in the news. And the only thing she could think to talk about, even when she was in the YSL trial, look how she tried to dog out Young Thug. Lady breaking the law to get the Young Thug. Lady breaking the law to lock Young Thug up. And she breaking the law to actually try to lock Trump up. And now look at her. All kind of trouble. It's good. But what I'm saying is, how do the party of the Democrats, the leaders in the Democrat, how do they sit back and pick these people out who they gonna make go and do something? I think they sit back and say, oh, this person been abusing campaign. This person been abusing governmental power. This person been abusing federal power. Oh, yeah, remember this? Oh, remember this violation. We got all these people, and we're going to make them go and do some work to keep us off of their ass. And you know what? They do it every time. But after they get done doing the bidding, they're in trouble. I mean, Willis in trouble. Big Tish in trouble. I love it. They ain't doing nothing but making it harder. Because think about this. This is the other side of that equation. When you, good sister, when you, good brother, or good brother when your wife, when your mother, when your daughter, when your niece, when your auntie, when they stand up to go get a job, very qualified, very respectable, very, got all the requirements, everything they need, they're going to be looked at like the last DEI hires and DEI people that was hired without no integrity. Sometimes ain't even smart. But they knew that they had no soul. They knew they had no morality. They knew they were the right people to sell their people out. You gonna get rich. You just got to do what we tell you to do when we tell you to do it. And don't make a sound until we do. Jasmine Crockett, she going to be next. They already talking about it. Why y'all think this lady out of the blue just been one of the main people talking about Trump? Out of the blue, this lady can't even sleep. I bet her panties get wet talking about Trump. I mean, goodness gracious. You can't talk about somebody that much and get no excitement from it. You can't. Especially, and she on TV talking about how Trump don't know what to do with her. That man called you retarded. The man called you dumb. And you look dumb. And she'll be next. And I think it is good. You sit on TV, you sell out your own people for you could get $1,000 wigs. So you could take $20,000 trips. And the few homegirls that you allow to have that pleasure with you while you sell out the community. So these people are getting paid to sell their communities out, and they're getting told how to go out and do it. They're getting told what to do. And every time you turn around, these same black women, these same black men are in heat. When I say in heat, I'm talking about in trouble. Breaking all of these political laws and federal laws by their officers, and their officers know it. But I'm saying this to say, I think they knew ahead of time. And they get that call to the office and say, okay, you remember you owe us. This what you're going to do. You gonna, no matter what, at all costs, you gonna be a Donald Trump hater. That means standing against women. That means standing against your neighbors. That means standing against your own citizens. That means standing against your own children. That means being anti-American, and you must do it now. And then when we get back in power, we'll let you go back to who we need you to be. But for now, this is what it is. And we see it time and time again. They're always black people. I hate it. It's so sad. It is so sad. And I don't know why other blacks keep supporting it, because all you get in the end is the pleasure of saying, she black or he black. But they ain't doing nothing for us. Not one thing. Nothing. I'm trying to tell you, like, really. Everybody talk about the Obama with the marketplace stuff, man. Marketplace seemed more like a scam to me. I done paid in the marketplace 3 times, and every time a month after I got my insurance from marketplace, that's why I got job. That's why every time I got my insurance from marketplace, and I'm paying, it take a month, and they start saying something like, "Oh yeah, you need a new one." You know, that's a scam. They're a scam because they'll send you to these doctor appointments, get your bills up, and the other doctor appointment, he down with it too, so he'll take you. They take you to take your blood. All of these people let it, oh no, your insurance wasn't no good. Oh, really? You know, man, America ain't nothing but, the poor people of America, you are the experiment. But the question is, are you gonna remain the experiment? You're going to be one, especially if you're poor. But are you going to be the one on the bottom? Are you going to be the one on the bottom? Is this why black people are fighting so hard to make slave labor famous? Or to say, yeah, we want slave labor? You know, enslave the migrant, enslave the Chinese, enslave all the illegal aliens of America, so we don't ever have to. Is that why blacks are supporting this? Some blacks. Is that the ignorance behind it? You don't understand that you can't get a good job because of that? My people, man. And we wonder why they look at us as stupid people. We wonder why they look at us as a stupid people. Because we keep asking for it. We keep acting like we're stupid. We keep acting like we need to be told and directed when, how high, how low. We keep acting like it. We keep supporting and loving our enemies who have done us wrong and treated us like toilet paper. One lady stood on stage the other day, a Democratic representative. I know the world done seen it by now, but that's the problem. Even the poor people who used to feel like they was treated like they was ass wipers, and cried and complained of how bad this country was. Cried and complained. Joined all kind of organizations. You joined the Uhuru. You joined this old fake organization, NAACP. You joined MOVE. You joined the People's Campaign, the Poor People's Campaign. All black people, all of the markers. Blacks have been supportive of so many damn movements all over this since for decades. For a century in this country. But suddenly, because Trump said, I'm going to drain this garbage, black people are begging for another century of the same. Black people are now acting like the system they cried about is good. I don't understand it. Yes, they say it ain't no such thing as which one better. It is. It is. The whole thing could be bad, but there is a better half. And I'm going to tell you something, man. The Democrat Party can never be considered the better half. There is not one thing the Republican Party has said out loud that has offended parents, men, and just people in general more than the Democrat Party. You can't. Democrat Party is where men can't be men. Men don't even want to go to if you even think about going to the gym, if you even talk about testosterone, you a problem. If you talk about protecting women, the word protection is an issue. Man, my gosh. That's why you can't even have conversations with these people. They are nuts. My auntie said something to me yesterday. It was very prolific. I was surprised And I said, man, happy birthday to me. You know, it was awesome to hear her logic. And for me to hear and realize that, you know, everybody don't say how they don't say, you don't always have to speak the truth. You don't have to speak a lie either. But you don't always have to vocalize the truth, especially when you know the friction that comes with it. That's my problem. I wish I could shut up sometimes. I really do. I've lost too many so-called friends that actually is upset if you say men shouldn't be able to play in women's sports. I'm talking men who I call, you know, men's men, manly men, real dudes, real soldiers on the block who I wasn't afraid to say that's my homie. That's my brother. You know, real dudes, man. And now suddenly it's like, I support this now. I support that because I can't support Trump. So your derangement from Trump will make you either keep your daughter out of sports. She can never compete in anything. Now, if you got, but see, that's what the Democrats depend on. That's the party of the billionaires. The party of the billionaires, they understand this, except for that little poor man who just got into politics. He can't afford it yet. But if he sell out enough black people, he will be able to afford to send his daughters or his sons to all private schools. That's why they don't mind telling you, the civilian, the citizen, man, what are you talking about? Public school is good. Public school is good. Boys should be able to walk in girls' bathrooms. They do that because their children don't have to share in it. Their children don't have to be offended by it, be abused, be assaulted. They don't have to do that. So that's why political friends who are politicians are not your friends. They are the people that's looking for you to support their vote and for you to go to other people that look like y'all and to convince them. Convince them. That's what your job is if you call yourself a friend of a politician, and then you get some perks from your and that's where it go. So in the end, he's willing to sell out the full community, or she's willing to sell out a full community to live like a small king up under the other people who is above them. And all they have to do is find a few so-called friends to sell out the rest of the community. That's how it's done. And the rest of the community, they tell people like me, nah, man, you tripping, bro. He good people. Oh, she good people. Hey, and they gonna make sure we get more food stamps. Oh, man, the new man house is finna open up right now. I just got housing. In the meantime, it's a revolving door. We call it a sequel. You know, an ongoing story. And that's what we're stuck in as black people and poor people. And we have to be willing to suffer just a little bit to help fight it. That's all. God is great. God is great. That alligator was about 2 feet a month ago. Not even a month ago. But now we healthy. And he's saying the same thing I'm saying. God is great. And God is awesome. And so, yeah. Our own people sell us out. They celebrate it. Then poor sisters, they sit at home and they see these sisters. They see these women that are selling us out. And they see how good they can look. They see them living like real champs. They see them living like, I mean, even if it ain't just political. The Cardis, all of these people that you saw get paid. All the money they made from music, and they said, oh, you gonna pay me a little bit more? I mean, it's bad enough that I twerk when I walk. Look, I don't even have to be doing a show. I'm just a nasty ass twerker. I just do everything to let black little women know who look up to me. This is how you get ahead. This is what our female rapper industry is about. I poison and blind the mind of other young women and girls and let them know ain't nothing in life unless you're doing it this way. It ain't much unless you're doing it this way. Don't go to school. Don't think. Just do Pilates, squats, get your ass big, keep your hair tight, and learn how to F and S, and you'll be straight. That is what these women are pushing out to our children. And these are the heroes to our young girls. How is that? How is this? Not the black doctor, not the black scientist, the real female black scientist. And I can't even say not the first black justice, because she's part of the problem. So not a different female black judge, not a different black lawyers, not black doctors, not black heart surgeons. None of this. Don't do none of that. That's a waste of time. This is what our black heroes and the black female heroes are telling our black women, our black young girls. And I'm saying, I know there are plenty of true black female heroes. I want to say that. There are truly some female women, people that loved even the thought of being an inspiration to other black women and black girls. But they are not in the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party is all about poisoning people. And they're all about doing anything they can do to put their agenda or keep their agenda in motion. And none of that ain't good, because it's a thing that says dependency. And so they don't want to lift anybody. They mad about the few blacks that did make it, but they need a few blacks to make it, because they got to get a few blacks to make it to control the rest of the blacks. So that's going to happen. But they don't want too many. That's why they control the stock market. We don't need too many little ends, too many little jiggers getting on the stock and coming up. We don't need the stock to ever drop like it did when Trump told everybody to go buy. We don't need that ever to happen. We don't need no ghetto dude saying, I'm going to stop selling drugs because I came up on the stock market. We don't need that. That's the Democrats. We don't need them driving. We don't need them share riding. We don't need them cutting hair where they don't have to tell us how much they make. That is the Democrats. We don't need to cut out taxes and on tips. We don't need to cut out taxes on overtime. That is the Democrats. Look how they vote against all of this stuff. But we don't look. We just wait to hear them say what they're going to say. That is what we have to stop doing. We have to stop lining up to be slapped. And after we get slapped, we turn the other cheek and say, slap me again. And you wonder why they keep slapping the hell out of us. Because you keep asking for it. Body language say a lot. And the body language of the black man and black woman in America ain't good. And the only time it is good is when you join the Democrats and you become a robot and you told when and how to move, where to move. Like I said, they just had a lady, Democrat representative on TV the other day. So disgusting, so disgusting. That's what I mean. And then you get parents that look their children in the face and say, this is why I support. But then when it's time for you to say, well, you ain't hear about this, you don't know this. Oh, well, everything is good for them. But when it's some one point that they want to hold against a Republican, they make that one point strong. But you could tell them how a lady just said, well, we need migrants to wipe our asses. This is what that lady said on stage in front of a lot of people. And nobody, not one Democrat stopped to say, wait, that's a little too far. Come on, wait a minute. Hey, that's disrespectful, ma'am. Oh, no, they offer much more than that. No, there are people in this country that may be a migrant or may have come through migration, because an illegal migrant and a migrant, they come from the same area. See, y'all, they love to say that. Immigrants come from the same places some of the illegal migrants come from. So you can't just take them in a bucket and say, oh, none of them ain't no good. You can't just take them and say they're only ass wipers, as the Democrat lady said the other day. Some of them come over here and they are entrepreneurs. Some of them come and they build businesses to hire other people. The difference is one did it the right way and one did it the wrong way. But you can't put both of them together and say that, they say they haven't broken the law. They broke the law, as they say. There's a thing that when you get the Jasmine crackers, you get all the Democrats saying, oh, well, they're not illegal. They didn't do this. Or more Americans break the law than migrants. Well, from PBD broadcast, I want to say this, like I learned on PBD. It was the best analogy, best way to put it ever. 100%. I'm gonna say that one time again. 100% of illegal migrants break the law. Think about that. Anybody want to comment on it? Get back at me. I either share the PBD to you, or I can easily tell you myself. It's just a simple logic and listening. Instead of listening to respond, listen to understand. 100% of illegal migrants have broken the law. So you can't say illegal migrants break the law less than American citizens. You cannot say illegal migrants break the law less than American citizens, because that would mean every American breaks the law. And 100% of illegal migrants have already broken the law. Don't say how. Yeah, just listen to the text. 100% of illegal migrants already broke the law because they came in illegally. And so when people try to argue that down, because you hear so many, the Democrats, they push out these talking points all over the world, and then you start hearing your parents hit you with it, your cousins, you start hearing everybody hit you with it. Oh, well, you know, there are more people in America, there are more American citizens that break the law more than illegal migrants. No, they don't. There's not. And so that is how you argue that. 100% of illegal migrants already broke the law. You can't show me 100% of American citizens breaking the law at no point in time of history. God is good. God is awesome. I'm finna look at this gator a little bit more. Let me see if y'all can see him. Yeah, he's pretty big. He look like he growing about a minute. He look like he growing about a minute. Oh, okay. He might be coming close. He might be coming close. He might want to. Let me see. You can't really see him. You see his little head, but you see his little head. Wait, hold on. Yeah. But that gator wasn't even. That gator was small less than a month ago. So, yep. Anyway, man, I'm finna go, man. Everybody have a beautiful day. Every day celebrate like it's your birthday. Not really. That'll make you old too quick. So celebrate every day. Be blessed. And all things, man, all things. Strengthen people, lift people, love people, man. Let them know they are loved. Let them know no matter how you look around and be dismayed, get discouraged. This, I think it looks worse than it is. And you definitely have to be in a environment of people that love America, because if you don't, even if you know that some of the people that run America, I'm just saying, love the ideal of America. If you love a place where you can worship freely, supposed to be freely, spiritually, worship. If you love a place where you can be educated, where women can be educated just like men without a penalty, where all people can share walks of life. I mean, that is what the ideal of America is about. But it also includes letting children be children. It also includes letting spirituality. It also includes a constitution. It also includes amendments. Those are the ideals, and things have been thrown out of whack. And I just say, hey, it'll get back on point. In the meantime, you don't commit yourself. We don't commit ourselves to a party. We commit ourselves to certain ideals, certain principles, and that's what we stand on. And God will bless us no matter what you call yourself in the party. God will bless you if you're standing on the right principles in life. And if you're holding yourself accountable to those principles, being true to those principles, that is where God step in, and he's that wind behind your back. And if you can't get wind behind your back, he's those footsteps that you need when you can't walk. Those are the footsteps that are carrying you. That's what God is to us when we need him to be. All right, I got to go. Peace out. God is good. Have a blessed one.